This is my boss locked account. I've locked this account to only getting experience from bosses and only getting my items from bosses. That means I can't pick up items, kill other monsters outside of bosses, or buy from shops. This account is also an Ironman, so that means no trading or no using the grain exchange. My goal is to obtain some of the best and most iconic weapons and armor in the game. To do this, I need to do some of the hardest content in this game on an account that has only been trained through bosses. And this is my journey. My account right now can't really kill any bosses through combat, but I want to change that. An easy way to kill bosses on low-level accounts is usually done through using magic or ranged with protection prayers. Now, there is something that makes that hard for me. I don't have any of those. So in this episode, I want to focus on getting one of those. The easiest skill out of those three for me to train would be magic. To do this, I'm going to have to go to Barrows and get some mind runes from the Barrows chest with pretty low odds of getting them since I won't be killing any of the brothers. This also means I can train prayer by collecting the bones from the monsters that I kill there. So let me show you how this went. First, I geared up and ran through the swamp. A ghast only hit me once and it only rotted one of my fish. Everything wants to attack you in this place since I'm at such a low level. I'm slowly experiencing what Settled must have felt like in the early days of his account, running around in the swamp getting pounded by snails. Finally made it to Barrows. Time to check if this method will actually work since I'm unsure, and I can get one shot very easily by any of the Barrows brothers since I only have 19 HP currently. I do, however, love the thought of being here and having people just seeing some random level 22 combat here with a black longsword. Must be a very confusing time for them. After nearly getting killed by Varric and Guthans, I found the tunnel in Karel's tomb. I have to wait for run energy before I can enter each time because each door has a chance of spawning a Barrows brother down there, and since I won't be killing any of them, I have a pretty high likelihood of spawning one. And I don't want to have no run energy trying to walk away from something that can one-shot me at full health. So I went in the tunnel and started to go through the door. The first time I went through, I spawned a skeleton, which is something I don't want to fight since it is 77 combat. Then the next time I went through the door, I got what I actually want to kill, the crypt rat. Crypt rats have close to the same stats as what the bats in the fight caves have, but at least they also drop bones so I can train some prayer later on. Now my training actually starts. I was actually pretty accurate, which is understandable since it is basically the same as the Tazar bats, and I was hitting commonly on them. Then the rat despawned at 1 HP. I have now learned that these rats will despawn when flinching. As you can see, I just spawned Torag over there. Now, that is what makes this method really dangerous. I can spawn any of the Barrows brothers in the tunnel since I haven't killed any of them. So every door I go through could be instant death, with them being able to hit my full HP. They will also always get an attack off on me since there is a bit of a delay to being able to leave through the door again. I now have to tank the rats and directly fight them to kill them. They will despawn if I flinch them since I can't do enough damage. This means that each rat will be about 5 to 10 food and only give me 4.25% potential. So every inventory of food will be about 3 rats, then I will have to leave and get more food and come back until I can get my stats up high enough to kill more each trip. The good thing is that when I leave, my potential will stay, so I can leave and come back till I get about 80 to 88% potential, and then try to open the chest for maximum runes. If I can even make it to the chest, that is. I will have to open multiple doors, with each door having a chance of spawning any of the Barrows brothers that could just one-hit me and make me do this extremely long journey back again. When I get bloodworms from the door, I've decided to flinch them for some XP since it has the same defensive stats as the rat. Even though bloodworms have the same max hit as the rats, they have 10 more HP and they only give about 0.9% more potential. So I've decided that they won't be worth tanking since it is a minimal increase in potential for the amount of food I will have to eat each kill compared to the rats. I have killed 2 rats this inventory. I now want to actually try and make it to the chest, even though I'll probably die. I want to try and see if it will be possible or if I will have to train more and get higher HP before I come back. Let's give it a go. I am the definition of the word tank. The amount of times I got hit by Barrows brothers and didn't die or got hit very low was actually insane. Now, I just had a thought. What if I actually can't get runes from the Barrows chest without getting a kill? That would kind of wreck what I'm trying to do right now. My only way of obtaining mind runes is from Barrows or beginner to medium clue scrolls. I'm going to have to test on my other account real quick and actually see if it is possible to get runes from Barrows with no kills. The wiki says that it is possible, but I really want to see it for myself. First, I wanted to try with getting around 80 to 88% and see if I could get runes. I didn't mention it earlier, but I want 80 to 88% because that gives you a higher chance of getting more runes. In my second chest, I got over 300 mind runes, showing that this is possible. This feels great to actually confirm, to be honest. As I was doing Barrows on my main, I was looking at the math of the Barrows chest items and read the wiki word for word. And from what I understand is that to get mind runes, I need to get a total of 381 points, which equals 3.81% potential. This is calculated by the combat level of the monsters you kill. So for me to get over 38% potential, I will have to kill 9 rats, which will get me to 385 points, or 38.5% potential. This is important because, as you might have seen from the chest my main got, I got blood runes in that chest. So the way Barrows works is it originally only gives you 1 roll in the chest, but with each Barrows brother, it gives you another roll for an item totaling to 7 potential rolls. If I'm not killing any Barrows brothers, I can only roll once and receive 1 chance at getting mind runes per chest. So to make it more likely to get only mind runes, I need to limit my options. Mind runes are the second lowest item to roll for, with coins being the first and getting them between 1 to 38%. At 38%, you can receive the maximum amount of coins being 774. Now, 38.1% to 50.5%, I can receive mind runes, with the lowest amount being 253 mind runes at 38.1% potential, and the max being 336 mind runes with 50.5% potential. So now, my goal is to kill 11 rats to get 46.75% potential, to get the highest amount of mind runes I can get, which is 336 mind runes. I have also worked out that I will need approximately 334 mind runes to get to 13 magic to be able to cast Fire Strike, and then a further 112 mind runes to reach 17 magic for Wind Bolt. Fire Strike might even make it possible to get my first Barrows Brother KC if I use the ladder safe spot in the crypt. The goal now is to kill 11 rats and then open up the chest. The wiki says that receiving coins is a 37.5% chance and mind runes is a 12.4% chance, with full odds of all the other items in the mix. But if I'm only getting enough potential to get mind runes and coins, I'm not sure what the odds are, but I think it's pretty low for me to be able to get mind runes from this chest. So we'll just have to see how we go. So now, with that information overload out of the way, let's get back into some rat killing content. You may see a pile of salmon over there. Ignore that. I may have walked all the way back here and went in there to spawn a rat and got one banged by Darrux, but that's just the nature of this grind. And that one near the ladder, I got killed by Carol. So yeah, I have only killed 3 rats in 50 minutes. After those deaths earlier, it has been going a heap better. This is my 4th rat kill in about an hour and 15-ish. So I'm looking at hopefully about 2 hours for this chest opening. The XP isn't too bad. It's about 1.2k an hour, with the fight caves being about 2k XP an hour. But here I'm getting bones and possibly runes as well. So this is much better. I have to keep swapping worlds because I can go to 10 plus attempts with no rat spawn and it fills up my monster cap and won't spawn anything else. So I have to swap. And just for reference as well, the path getting back here absolutely sucks. I have no good way of actually getting to Barrows. I have to travel all the way from Ferox Enclave with the minigame teleport, walk all the way down there through Mauritania. I go to the bank, I pick up my food from the bank in Mauritania, and then I have to walk all the way through the swamp and down through Morton to get all the way to Barrows. These trips take a very long time to do. There is 24 strength, and I'm also killing the last rat for 46% reward potential. Now it is time to hopefully get as lucky as I did the first time running through the crypt. All right, let's go. And I got 680 coins from the chest. Back to flinching rats. Got myself 22 HP, nearly at the point where I can not be one-shot by all the brothers, excluding Darrux. While I was recording this clip, I also had my first person ask what I'm doing, which was very surprising since I had been here for 3 days now, and this is the first time that someone had asked me what the fuck I was doing here. I know I would be confused with the level 20-something killing rats in the Barrows crypt. And in this chest, I got 272 mind runes. and that is only my 4th chest. So now it's time for me to go do rune mysteries so that I can craft air runes with the pure essence I got from Wintertot to finally start magic. Started rune mysteries. I can do this quest since you don't need any items, and with the air talisman, it is given to you for the quest, so I'm able to do the quest with my restrictions. Finished rune mysteries and got my air talisman as a reward. Now it's time for me to walk back and forth between the air rune altar and the Falador East Bank. That is my first lot of air runes, and now I can officially start training magic. But it's time to do many more trips and craft many more air runes. While I was crafting the air runes, I got a maze random event and got nearly 150 chaos runes from it. I now have over 200 chaos runes just from maze randoms, which is amazing. Just got 22 rune crafting. Now that means I get 3 air runes per essence. This will also be the last level I get with my pure essence, since I will only have about 80 left in the bank. Just finished my last run of air runes. Left some pure essence over just in case I need it for something. Managed to get over 2,000 air runes. Now it's time to go train magic. You know how I said that the Wolfbane dagger won't be useful yet in the last episode? Well, now it will be useful because daggers actually give you a +1 magic bonus. I want all the magic bonus I can get since it's so hard to come by runes, and I want to use all of them to their maximum effectiveness. Now, my spot of choice to train magic is actually Barrows. Now that I'm at Barrows, I want to quickly explain why I wanted to train here. The plan is to go into the crypt and spawn a melee Barrows brother and trap it behind the ladder and mage it. I have chosen to cast it on Barrows brothers since they have a negative magic bonus, and plus I want to see if I can actually kill one while training magic to see if I can get runes from killing them. Since if I do successfully kill one, then I can get an extra roll on the chest, and that could also mean that I can get some Barrows items. My current dream items are any of the melee brothers weapons. These are my top priority and would be great. The best weapon I can get is actually Torag's Hemis or Varroc's Flail. Both of these items will be my best melee DPS weapons till I can get the Cudgel from Sarachnis in the future. I also wouldn't mind any of the Barrows armor, but that is my second priority. I know currently it would be extremely unlikely to get any items since it will be about 1 in 1k chance of getting an item with one Barrows brother killed, but there is still some hope. Oh my god, I've actually just killed Varroc and got a combat achievement from Barrows at 26 combat and 1 magic. I have actually just managed to kill a Barrows brother on this account with Wind Strike. When I first theory crafted this, I did not think this would be possible. I cannot believe what I've just done. It may have taken me like 8 or 9 minutes to just constantly click this and kill him, but that is absolutely insane. So now that I've got 11% reward potential, I'm actually going to just go and punch rats until I can actually get to my 46 or just cut off before 50% potential and then just go for more runes, because this is amazing. Like, I actually just killed Varroc with this, and then now I get 2 rolls in the chest, so I have the higher potential to actually get myself some more mind runes from this. So it could actually be a very, very sustainable way to actually get mind runes for me. But this is an amazing discovery to be able to actually kill a Barrows brother with this. Like, just look at me. Like, this is killing Barrows brothers right now. Like, I know this is an entry level boss, but this is a little bit too entry level now. Like, Jesus. If I can kill this without prayer and with Wind Strike with level 1 magic, that's a bit insane. So as you just saw, I actually managed to kill Varroc, and I managed to get 9 magic from killing him. I would try and kill another Barrows brother, but that one took me about 130 mind runes, and with 110 left, I won't kill another one, but if I get more mind runes, I can hopefully kill 2 brothers next time. And that's the last rat. Now let's go open the chest with a Barrows brother killed for the first time. And of course, it's only cash, which sucks. Not sure exactly what the chance is for me to receive mind runes like this, but because I killed Varroc, I actually got 2 rolls in the chest, but rolled coins twice, unfortunately. Even though I had a much better odds of getting mind runes then, I still didn't. That's where I'm going to call this episode. Had some amazing progress in this video. Managed to get our first magic levels, our first rune crafting levels, and last but definitely not least, we actually managed to use combat to kill a real boss. Verak is now the first boss that this account has killed through combat, and it will not be the last. At the start of the episode, I said I wanted to cross off one of the things so we can actually start killing bosses. I did not believe I would be able to kill any of the Barrows brothers straight away like this. I did not think Windstrike would be power enough to do it, but that has proved me wrong. It is apparently really good. Anyway, I'd just like to say a huge thank you again to everyone for the huge support you've given me on my first 2 episodes. It's been amazing. Just want to say that the next episode will be a 0.5 episode, and what I mean by that is it's going to be an explanation about the account and the future of the account and some of the frequently asked questions. Stuff like why I don't kill hill giants or moss giants. I'm going to go in depth about my rules, the future of the account, and some of the plans that I have for it. That episode won't take too long to come out because it's going to be no account progress. It's just going to be straight talking about the account and everything like that. So you can completely skip over the episode if you want, but just so you know, that will be coming in a few days. And with that, that'll be the end of the video. So don't forget to subscribe because I don't know when I'll upload. The frequency is kind of weird because of the type of account this is. Thank you for watching. Hopefully if you liked it, you'll like the video, and leave a comment and tell me anything I can do better or anything you liked. It's really helpful hearing from them, and I'm happy to read through all the comments. I might not be able to reply to all of them anymore, depending on how many you do, but I do try my best to reply to all of them. And so far in episode 1 and 2, I have replied to all of them, so I'll see how I go. But anyway, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next episode.